Okay, it's another weekend. So Kurt took the potter out. He left the house around 11:30. Now I am headed to spend my Saturday afternoon here. So I'm getting ready for our Halloween parade event that the town has every year, and friends and family come over to our house because we are on the parade route. So I have to make sure I have all of my supplies ready for that. I'm just going in to get beans to make chili, chocolate syrup, candy, and pumpkins. That's all I need. And I'm not going to buy anything else. I got some jumbo pumpkins. We got a mommy pumpkin, a daddy pumpkin, a Veda pumpkin, and a Blake pumpkin, along with a whole bunch of candy. Pumpkins are super cheap too. $3.96. I think I bought a little bit more than I was intending to, but that's okay. Anybody want to take a guess on how much all this stuff costs? Price is Right kind of style. Closest without going over wins. The real question is, how am I going to get it all in this Mini Cooper? Alright, well, no worries there. I was able to get it all to fit, except for the pumpkins. They're going to become passengers in the back seat. These pumpkins were aptly listed as jumbo pumpkins. They probably weigh 30 pounds. Alright, I got everything in. All 4 pumpkins. And if my car doesn't chime the entire way home because it thinks the kids in the back seat aren't buckled in, I would be very surprised. They're freaking heavy. Probably thinks there's little people sitting back there. Myself and my jumbo pumpkins made it home safely, although that one was over there. It rolled when I took a sharp turn. So now there's 3 pumpkins over here. But anyway, they were a good deal. $3 at Sam's Club, so hopefully tomorrow we will get to carving those. I got a cool kit for making some really cool designs on the pumpkins, and Veda's gonna come over, so that'll be a fun family event, carving out these big old pumpkins. I had to get Blake to help me carry in stuff. He's all set up for relaxing all day. Don't you drop my pie. So Kurt left with the potter all on his own. I'm not gonna go meet up with him or anything. I'm not gonna ruin his day of single-handedly sailing the potter on our little lake that's real close to home. So he gets to do that all by himself and enjoy his alone time with his little boat that he loves so much. So I hope he's having fun. If he sends me some pictures or video of him out on the boat, I will share them with you right now. Alright, we got everything unloaded. We're in the house. Probably the most expensive thing I bought for that Sam's Club run was this new crockpot slow cooker. It's a 7-quart instead of my 5-quart one that I've had for probably 15 years. So I figured it was time to upgrade. Plus it has like the lid that you can secure and a thermal carrying case. So it was worth the money. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it, especially for people coming over for the parade night. So I'll be able to make a lot more chili in this thing than I would in my smaller one. And also Veda requested some little smokies, so I'll probably put those in the smaller crock pot as well, and then I'll have 2 crock pots going. It's not even 9:30 in the morning, and look who's here already. She's been here for 40 minutes with the plan of carving pumpkins, and Kurt has got this all prepared for us here. So the real challenge, since Veda is here so early Sunday morning, is waking up her brother. How'd that go?
Why are you rubbing my shoulder? And I said, because Mom and Dad told me to wake you up while loving and nurturing instead of like this. So he's awake.
Very good. And Kurt made Veda cappuccino, and he's making me a caramel macchiato.
As soon as you're done.
As soon as I'm done. Because it's noisy.
Yeah, Vita told the funniest joke.
Yep. It's like the Mom and Carl gets humanity. It's so real. More.
Alright, so I'm carving these little thin pieces, and it broke right there, and it broke right there. This is hard. Hard work. Kurt went simple, so he's done already.
That's the secret.
Kurt's the winner. Kids are still here carving away.
We have to set up on a post and face down.
Yeah.
Mine?
I'm halfway done. It's like skeleton, big skeleton head size too, so totally put it up higher somewhere. And I'm done carving my pumpkin. Well, the design anyway, and I have to clean it out from the inside. And I'm gonna go a little bit backwards this year, and I'm gonna cut the hole in the bottom. Nobody else is doing it that way.
Yeah, because nobody else is doing it the wrong way.
But I decided to be different this year.
Oh my god. What? The Ghostbusters.
So the kids are carving very intricately into their pumpkins.
Very horribly.
Blake has no finesse, he's just like his dad. So his little parts turned into big parts. Veda is done! Yay!
I just have to get all the marker and goop off.
Yeah, all the
But
stringy
you can
stuff
do
out. I'll clean it up for you, no problem.
Thanks.
Good job, good job. And then my pumpkin is completely empty. So this thing was amazing at scraping it all out. Highly recommend getting one of these. Blake!
It's making me so mad.
Well, Mom, yours is cool.
Thank you. It's bats.
It's freaking bats.
Bats.
I love Halloween.
I love Halloween.
What's that
Freaking
from?
bats.
What's that from?
A little girl. I'll probably put the clip in here so everybody knows.
Look at it's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
Blake's getting frustrated because now he's the last one. God. So yeah, pumpkin carving was a success this morning. Yay!
I was gonna have to get another 3-cent pumpkin. 'Cause you got-
$3 pumpkin. Let's see what you're working with here. Roll it over. Okay, so
So like right here is the only place where it's actually being held together since Mom doesn't know how to draw lines.
since Blake doesn't know how to carve lines, so
do-
basically this whole thing is just gonna fall through.
Like
Yeah,
that.
like that. Now it doesn't look like anything.
Now it's just a void.
So maybe I'll get Blake another pumpkin so he can choose a different carving.
Maybe I'll just go basic like Dad. since
And go
that's so
basic like
easy.
Dad. So aside from the one fiasco, pumpkin carving went great for everybody. Here's proof that we had pumpkins. I'm not sure if they'll make it until tomorrow. We have a lot of squirrels in our backyard. That'll probably just make a quick snack out of them in a few hours. But we made our pumpkins. It was a lot of fun telling stories and jokes with the kids while we carved them. Now I have a big mess to clean up inside the kitchen. There's pumpkin seeds and guts all over the place here. Blake already took his pumpkin and most of the guts out to the compost pile. So now it's just some wet tissue paper or newspaper and pumpkin tools to clean up. And just like that, we're all cleaned up. No more pumpkin seeds anywhere. All right, now for my chili tomorrow night, I am making the cornbread tonight. So it'll be ready to go with the chili. I am making an enormous batch of cornbread with corn, of course. So what makes the cornbread so much better is when you add cream corn. recipe. Unfortunately, the pour spout on my mixing bowl wasn't working too well, so it's a bit messy. Okay, now we bake for 20 minutes, 400 degrees, and then we should be ready to go. Alright, we got about 3 more minutes left. I've got my pot holder here. He's been through some stuff, but he's going to help me pull out the cornbread. So we got 36 pieces of cornbread. Hopefully that'll be enough for everybody. We're only expecting maybe like a dozen people, so that should be good. Everybody gets 3 pieces with their chili. Alright, it is parade night. All of our friends, family, and neighbors are coming over. We got a nice chili buffet here. Some chips. The beans. Oh, I made a big mess. Smells good. The whole house smells delicious. We got pumpkin pie for dessert. And I made a really cool spooky punch. It's blood red. You'll notice that there is a little ice cube floating in there. It was in the shape of a skull. It looked cool for about 5 minutes, but unfortunately I put all of them in the juice container, so nobody's gonna see any of them, and they're probably gonna get watered down, so rookie mistake there. Next time I make skull ice cubes, I'll just leave them in a bucket for people to put in their individual cups. So if you're planning a party, do that.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! Everybody excited for the parade?
Yay!
Yay! The pot's almost empty. I think that was successful. The parade has started, but we are 2 blocks away from the very end. So it's gonna be a little while before it gets to us. This is what the parade is going to be seeing as they walk by. Only there's going to be a bunch of screaming little kids right here.
Yeah, right here, right here.
There's Pooh and Tigger.
Yeah? Tigger, focus.
What's Tigger's catchphrase?
Come on.
I don't know either.
Well, you better figure that out.
There's some of the kids.
That's a good way to spell it. That's a good Lucas.
And there's Helen.
I like that way. Where'd you get Helen? I had Blake take pictures of her and me.
Uh-huh.
Beta, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Hey, baby, you put my big coat on.
I have a jacket on. Why don't you do the same?
And I've got my skeleton outfit on.
And then you'll warm up.
Our porch is looking spooky. Boo! Nobody's supposed to be driving that direction.
Cycles here before they start the parade.
Hi!
Sorry. Say hi. Your smile, Tori.
You ready to get candy? Yes, I know it. We gotta get a spooky guy up there in the attic. That's what we're missing. Daisy and Bailey are here.
You can, there's a can. I'll take it from you.
It's outside.
Thank you.
You guys make a treat? All right. They're sisters. They're girl dogs. All right, the parade started at 7. They made it to our stop at 7:23. Kids are already getting loads of candy. This is the homecoming court, I think. All the cool antique cars. There's Mom and Helen enjoying the parade from the stoop. Big spider truck. Oh no! Creeping you comfy. All right, we had 310 trick-or-treaters this year. 3 dogs.
What?
Oh, nothing.
What's the matter? Oh, your video? Unbelievable.
I just needed to get this last one on the tray and then I'd be done with my video.
You gotta edit that
Ta-da!
out. You have to edit that out. Okay?
Uh-huh.